Hello and welcome back to my channel. I do apologize for my audio going crazy during my last recording session. I don't know what happened. I had it set up and I guess the settings just went away. And I did not do a test video before I started recording. I think I'm going to start doing that from now on. For every recording session, record a test video, the audio, make sure it's working right. So, unfortunately, that is the nature of what I'm working with. And eventually I'll get this thing set up and have it permanently set up, and it won't do that anymore, hopefully. So please do not put in the comment section that, your videos are echoing. I know that. I have somebody who watches the videos as soon as they pop up, and they message me about it. And I go, again, really seriously. So yeah, I already know I'm having issues, so I'm trying my best to fix it. But it is what it is. It will eventually get completely fixed once I get this computer to quit changing settings on me. So with that being said, I do have a new subscription box, and I didn't see it on another YouTube channel, but again, it was sent free. So I'm sorry, but if it's sent for free, I'm not really gonna trust that review. So I signed up for this one. It is $19.95 a month. There was a discount code that I did find for 50% off, and it is for crocheting. Now, I do like to crochet. Unfortunately, I've misplaced all my yarn for some reason, somehow, and I haven't been able to do it in quite a bit. So I did find this one, and it is Anne's Hook and Needle Club. And I was thinking, for $19.95, it's supposed to be crocheting. You're supposed to get yarn or some type of thread to go ahead and do that with. So I figured it was going to be a pretty big package. So far, I'm not impressed. Because, yeah, unless like a tiny bit of yarn, that's not really going to do any good. I'm already not seeing $19.95 for a crocheting subscription, so yeah, let's go ahead and this was supposed to be tracked. I never got a tracking number from them in order to track the package, and with U.S. Postal Service doing insanely stupid things with packages, I kind of need to know where my package, kind of a general idea of where my packages are. Okay, I'm slicing into this, and there's a pull tab here, but that pull tab never works right. So okay, I was wrong. This does have yarn in it. It does have cotton yarn, which is good for making dishcloths and stuff like that, but I'm noticing one thing in particular that you would need, especially if you're a beginner. I'll get to that once I get into everything. So here is everything that comes in the package. There is an invoice. So I'm reading the invoice. Okay, this is like the weirdest thing ever. Okay, for a subscription that has an online presence and you're supposed to be doing everything for your online account, you actually get a piece of paper and an envelope if something is with your subscription. And you're supposed to send this in. Kind of makes more postal work. So yeah, that makes absolutely no sense. Making sure that there's nothing else in there. And you do get a... Sorry, that was me. I'm filming this during the day, so yeah. If you heard my... So it is a crochet and knitting stitch guide. Now I did get the crocheting and knitting, but I did that I prefer crocheting. So looking at this from a crocheter's point of view, already knowing how to do it, this is really actually pretty good. It does show you your two most basic stitches, which is the single and double crochet. But, oh, there's the chain. It'll show you chaining and slip knotting. But what it doesn't tell you is how to start off, really. And there's a really technical way of actually starting off that you do need to know. And that's how to get your hook set up. Okay. Now I've never done knitting, so there's a knitting how-to section. So at least there's a stitch guide, but there's no how to start off with crocheting. So that actually is, but you can actually get books that you can purchase for $9.99 or even less. And it even gives you ideas as to how to go ahead and start a scrap, which is basically your first project, which ends up being a big huge square. Okay, I do not like the fact that this is not in a Ziploc bag. This really should have been in a Ziploc bag, because the yarn's just going to go all over the place. I'm not particularly excited about the colors. I do like this blue, but the peach and green, those are more my mother's colors. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up, and we'll get into why I really do not like this already. Now, I'm looking at the project idea, and it's how to stitch dishcloths, which is actually a really good place to start with. And all of these ideas, you can actually, there's a really big book on beginning level, beginning, intermediate, and experienced level of crocheting, and that's what I'm reviewing in this box because that's what I know. Plus, it gives you more than just dishcloths, but here are the 3 basic projects. Okay. And now we're down to just the yarn. Now, I kind of did maybe at least 1 crochet hook in here. Because, and you might be thinking, okay, but there's different sized hooks. People use different sized hooks for different things. But for certain things, you would only use 1 size hook for it. For dishcloths, you would only use 1 size, and that would be an eye hook. That is your standard sized hook. Everybody uses that hook. And it even states in here, which especially now, because this is going on during lockdown, you can't go out to a craft store and get stuff. So people may be getting this whom are new to doing these types of things and figuring, okay, everything's going to be in there. I can start a project as soon as I can. And I don't like that. So, yeah, let's see what else we got. We've got cotton yarn, which is needed for dishcloths, and I don't like it. I do like sugar and cream that to yarn, and I should have, if I would have known there was yarn in here, I would have grabbed it. Look at, I mean, this looks a lot thicker on the camera, but trust me, this is thin. This yarn is pretty for cotton yarn. And this is not even 100% cotton. This is 85% cotton, 15% polyester. This is crap yarn. And I've never even heard of Premier Home. And this is what I got for $9.95. And then, did I pay for shipping? I paid $5.95 for shipping, 37 cents in wow, yeah, this is crap. Okay, you can get for $19, you can get get an entire project book for $9.99. You can get one crochet hook for $2. And you can get 4 things of yarn, depending upon where you get them and if it's on sale, for $2 a piece. So you can get way more by going to the store. So yeah, this, from a crafter's point of view, this kit is crap. $20 a month for 3 things of yarn, at least for this month. I'm gonna let this go for one more month and see what I get next month. But this month I just got 3 skeins of not even 100% cotton yarn. And 6 projects, for which I don't have any of the tools I need. And let me look at the knitting part. Okay, even the knitting parts, it has only one size of needles in here. You can get all this stuff cheaper by going to a craft store or by going to Walmart. So yeah, right now this box is crap. And you could say, you know what, the person who's going to be getting this is going to be the person who already knows how to do it. No, it's not. It's going to be beginners. Because if you already know how to crochet, you already know how to knit, you already have yarn. So, yeah. No, this is not going to be a kit for the person who already knows how to do this. This is going to be a kit for the person who's learning how to do it. So, yeah. I mean, their other kits may be better, but I'm not going to go and try out any of their other kits. Because they actually had 2 crocheting kits. They had this one, and then they had a patch one, where you only get 2 color choices. You get beige or blue. Yeah, a person who's working on their own projects is not going to want to be limited by that. Even if they are creating something of their own and they're doing patches, they're going to do different colored patches and they're going to have them matching, and they're still going to pick their own yarn. So, yeah. And I do not like the fact that everything comes in 2 different books. This technically should have just been one book showing you how to do everything, because that's exactly what a book is supposed to do. It's supposed to show you all the stitches, and then you're supposed to be able to go to the project, read the project, find out all the stitches that you need to do, and then go back to the stitches and work on your sample. So so far, this box is not impressive. And I understand that, yeah, you're supposed to have certain supplies already. But for a kit like this, how are you supposed to prepare for it? So, yeah. So far, this is not enjoyable thing, and most people are going to be ordering this now when they can't go out and get stuff like this. And they just have too much time on their hands and they want to learn how to do something by hand. Even my mother, who likes crochet, if I were to have gotten this kit handed to her for Mother's Day, because that was the whole hype on their website, order it, and you'll get it just in time for Mother's Day. They're gonna look at you kind of like, yeah, this is crap. So, until my next video, keep right on reading and wash your hands. Bye bye.